Yo, what's going on everyone? You got Sniper here, your coach for the Sharpedos in the WPL World Pokemon League, week number 7. And this week we are having a rematch against my very good friend Ed, coach of Bob. And the last time we played him, I couldn't get a replay because it didn't save. Because Showdown crashed right as we finished. So, yeah, this time I have a replay. And we battled a little while ago because I thought I'd had this recording and I was going to upload it, but I didn't. But yeah, we got Medicham here with Fake Out, Bullet Punch, Ice Punch, and High Jump Kick. Bullet Punch was just there for a bit of priority because, like, with the Weavile, like, if that came in it was low, I could go for a Bullet Punch because I didn't think he'd Ice Shard from just the way he's been playing, because he's kind of like Jack, he's not too familiar with the format. He didn't know a whole lot about it before coming in, so I've been trying to teach him. He has an interesting team, but he's been playing a bit better than Jack. I think he's been putting a lot more effort into his prep. Yeah, the team he decided to bring, he has Gliscor, Archeops, Yanmega, Mega Garchomp, Blastoise, and Charizard. He's loving his Yanmega. I knew that was coming. His Mega Garchomp, I knew that was coming. His Blastoise or his Bishop had to come, because otherwise things like Salamence just destroyed his soul. And it also helped with Mamoswine as well. Well, Bishop didn't have too much to Blastoise, so I thought it was a given. Gliscor, I was like, maybe. I thought the Weavile would come in place of the Archeops or the Charizard. The Charizard, I was thinking maybe because he knows about my Amoonguss. But yeah, Medicham's just there to pretty much wall break, come in late game and just click High Jump Kick and win. Last time we beat him 5-0, and Medicham was the only thing that died because he got a crit with the Air Slash with Yanmega. But yeah, we got Starmie here as well, who is, I don't know his item. It might be leftover. It's been a long time since I've done this. But it's got Scald, Ice Beam, Psyshock, and Recover, I believe. Because I decided he hasn't really been hazard setting a lot, so I won't bring Rapid Spin. And I wanted to reliably heal myself up because this was kind of a wall as well, in a way. It's kind of just to play around a bit with some of the things he has, like looking at his team here. The Gliscor helps quite a bit because he hasn't really been running knockoff. He's been running a lot of the same sets. And like it can wall the Charizard really well because unless he's like Sunny Day Solar Beam, which, you know, is a possibility because he's interesting. He's kind of like Jack, just brings really weird sets, like, you know, Stockpile Torterra. Remember that week 1? I'm not going to talk too much crap about Jack because I did lose to him week 1, but he's already playing next week. Yeah, I've also got Sylveon here with Calm Mind, Hyper Voice, Wish, and Baton Pass. I kind of wanted to like maybe Calm Mind pass onto maybe like a Amoonguss or onto Starmie. I thought that'd be pretty cool, mainly for Starmie. I just thought it'd be a pretty cool thing to bring. Also, I can go for a Wish and then I can Baton Pass out into, say, my Mamoswine or my maybe my Medicham or Salamence. Or, you know, maybe like Amoonguss as well, because that's going to be walling a lot of things on his team. And also, it's there for, like, we also have like Hyper Voice, just in case I do want to stay in after setting a couple up. I can just, you know, click Hyper Voice. And then, yeah, we got Dr. Fun here, our Amoonguss, holding the Black Sludge, I believe, with, I think, Giga Drain, Clear Smog, Spore, and I think Synthesis. I'm not really sure, like, it might be Toxic Synthesis or Sludge Bomb, I can't remember, but I know I have Giga Drain on there just for coverage, and I know I Clear Smog because he likes setting up a lot, so I thought, and it's also maybe there for the Yanmega, I can reset its speed boost if it gets, like, really quick, but he might want to SD up with the Gliscor, or he does it a lot with the Garchomp. So I thought it was like a give or take. And then we got Mammoth Swine here with a Choice Scarf with Icicle Spear, Ice Shard, Earthquake, and Knockoff. I have Icicle Spear because he likes to run slashes on his Weavile and on his Yanmega. And I thought, like, especially, like, not so much Weavile, for Yanmega, which I do want to Ice Shard, Ice Shard or Icicle Crash, and then not take it out, and he can just go for Giga Drain twice. So I had, like, Icicle Spear on there because I can just, like, click that, if it hits, like, 4 or 5 times, I'm pretty sure it just takes it out, which is really cool. It's also just nice to have, you know, things like the Archeops, things like the Garchomp, you know, other things, like he has a Druddigon as well, which he could have brought. Finally, we got Salamence, just sub DD, Outrage, and EQ, I believe. Just kind of there as my setup speed. Becoming late game setup sub, just click Outrage. Especially since he doesn't have a Fairy and has 3 Dragons. Because he also has a Latias, so I don't think he's even used it yet, which is sincerely surprising. But yeah, I decided I'll lead with Senpai because I did it last time, and he let his Nidoqueen. I got a kill on that straight away. And I was thinking maybe he's with his Gliscor or his Archeops or his Garchomp just to get rocks up. I didn't think Garchomp would have rocks, but there's a possibility. I have Ice Punch there, which hits all 3 of those. So I do just decide to lead with that, and he leads with his Gliscor. I go for a Fake Out here, and that's just going to flinch him. And there's a couple things I could have done. I was thinking maybe predicting something, but I didn't need to over predict. So I just stayed and went for the Ice Punch, of which that's just going to take it out. He comes in with Yanmega, and here I switch it into Beef, because the detect was pretty obvious, in case I wanted to hard jump kick, or he just does it because he likes getting speed boost up. So I just come in with Beef. He goes for a detect, and I was thinking maybe he'll do it again, but he actually switches out, goes into his Blastoise. So I go for the Icicle Spear. It hits 5 times, which is pretty nice. But yeah, this Blastoise is going to be a bit of a pain for my Mammoth Swine. So I decided there's not a chance he's going for Ice Beam. He's going to go for the Scald or the Surf or the Hydro Pump or something. And he actually reveals the Water Spout, which, you know, is pretty interesting. But yeah, he's just going to switch out into his Charizard. I'm going to go for the Giga Drain. And I was like, right, he's either going to just fire off an Air Slash or most likely just go for a Flamethrower or a Fire Blast or Heat Wave, whatever he wants to do. I never really know with Ed because he's not your standard League player. He brings really interesting sets, so you have to play quite safe around him, is what I found, especially from watching him with other battles. Yeah, I'm just going to switch out into Starmie. And what he actually does, he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, which was interesting because that's going to whittle down my Amoonguss. And yeah, he just goes out to his Blastoise. So I'm going to go for a Scald, and I get the burn, which is, you know, really nice. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to recover. I don't want to lose too much. And he goes for the Hidden Power, which I thought it was Grass at the time, but he actually told me after the battle it was Hidden Power Electric. Didn't really make a difference, but he's actually shown that he's really offensive. The fact that he's shown Water Spout and Hidden Power Electric just shows that he's actually running offensive with, my guess, like all in HP, which is why Icicle Spear didn't do as much. But it's not going to do a whole lot because it's not a very high base power move. It's like 25. So yeah, I'm just going to switch out because I can save it for Death Fall or come in and Slow Baton Pass and then Wish Slow Baton Pass. So I just go into this thing. He goes into his Charizard. I think his Sludge Bombing, or whatever move I had. But yeah, I just go into Sylveon here because it can pretty much wall this thing. And I go for a Wish. He goes into his Yanmega, which is interesting. And he goes for the Bug Buzz, which I was like, well, that's not very effective. And here I Baton Pass, and I go into Mammoth, even though the Wish is going to be cancelled out. I'm like, I can go into Mammoth Swine because it just gives me some momentum. And I'm going to go for the Icicle Spear here. It was interesting going into his Charizard because now next turn I can just kill with Icicle Spear. and he's going to go into his card trump now, and then double out into his Archeops, which was a very odd play. Because I just fire off Icicle Spears. If I hit 3 times, I take it out. But I don't, but I can just go for Icicle Spear again because I'm locked into Scarf. He goes into the Blastoise. That's just going to get taken down with that. And now he gets into his Yanmega. And I was thinking, well, why didn't he do that before? Because after a Detect, he outspeeds me. And he goes for the Giga Drain. I know I can live 1. Because he is Sash, he's pretty much run Sash every week. Like I said, if I hit 4 times there, I could take an out, hit twice. I want to preserve differential here. So I go into Aragon because I'm like, okay, well, that Garchomp, before it Mega Evolves, has a chance to outspeed me. If he's running max speed Jolly. Because I think I have enough speed to outspeed a max, I think I'm at max. So I can outspeed max speed, Adamant, normal Garchomp on the first turn. But if he has max speed Jolly, then he can just kill me with an Outrage or a Dragonfly. I mean, I could come in with Mamoswine and Revenge Kill, but I really want to preserve differential, especially when I have Hassan in my division. And, you know, it's just going to help in playoffs, see which matchup we can get. So what I decided to do is I am leftovers. I set up a sub, because I'm like, he's just going to go for Detect. So I set up a sub. And I know he can't break it because I know he's not going to run Hidden Power Ice. He's going to be running Air Slash for Medicham. So I'm like, okay, that's fine because Bug Buzz doesn't break the sub because it goes through the sub and that's not going to kill me. Because I'm flying and then I can just lock myself into Outrage. I think he's going to die. He's going to come in with the Garchomp now. And I do end up outspeeding it. Thanks to my investment. So yeah, we're just gonna go for the Outrage and we're gonna win. We're gonna win our first ever 6-0, which is huge because now we're at, I believe, 4-3. Only having losers to Jack week 1, Hassan week 2, and Anthony last week. And I'm pretty sure what's going on with the rest of our division. Jack is 1-6, and Ed is Jack's 1-5 at the moment because he hasn't played week 7 yet. Because we're a bit behind in the league, which sucks because I have all the players ready for next season. Because I'm adding them during playoffs because important information. And then we've got Ed, who is 2-5. Yeah, because he beat Jack and he got a forfeit win against Jack because Jack was away and he couldn't do the powers. And then I believe Hassan is, I want to say he's 5-2. Yeah, because he got the forfeit win against Fahad because they were moving and Fahad decided to take the forfeit. So I really need Ed to come through. And oh wait, no, Hassan's only 4-2 because he hasn't played week 7 yet. So I need Jack and Ed to come through, or one of them just to beat him, because then my differential is a lot higher than his, because he only beat me 1-0 and I beat him 5-0, and all my losses, well, 2 of them have been a 1-0 and 1 has been a 2-0, and then I've got a 6-0, a 5-0, 6-0, 2 5-0s and a 4-0. So I'm doing really well. I've clinched playoffs, which is really cool. If Hassan wins this week, then he's also clinched playoffs. Wait, no, I think he's already clinched. Yeah, he's already clinched playoffs. But it's up to one of those two, Ed or Jack, to beat Hassan, and then I just got to beat Jack next week. Because then I have number 1, and I either play Fahad or Ryan, depending on who. Otherwise, I have to play Draco X again, which I would not really be looking forward to. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video then, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.